Well, you can just cut it post-production.
Yes, I can. Buddy Fight Weekly, take 4. Okay, Takumi, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Go, Decklist.
Decklist.
You lost your mom.
Yeah, I lost my mom.
Yeah.
Decklist. We obviously have the Katana
Shiny
flag.
SP flag.
I don't
That's
want,
money.
What set is that from? EVO1.
EVO1.
That's like
It's
what, 100
ancient.
demons?
What?
Yeah, 100 from the 100 demons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's old. You have fallen right into my trap.
Yeah, okay, cool.
My buddy, Electrodeities, Emissary Otora. What it does is...
I'm not gonna make you explain it again. It's a good card. Gauge 1, draw 1 on call if you have Electrodeity. That's why it's your buddy, because it's free, and it's size 0, you can just call it. Alright, move on.
Alright, starting off monsters, I run obviously for my buddy, Otora.
Nice.
Card. It's not
Good
once
card.
per turn too.
It's not once per turn, that's crazy. Alright, we'll just put that
Pretty
there.
good. And I run 4 Electrodeity of Light Amaterasu. Skill
It's in the light, it's too shiny. There you
sorry.
go. Oh, no, it's not your fault, it's the light's fault.
Okay.
There
Skill
you go.
is counter, put the top card into your gauge, gain 8k power and double attack. That's one of the abilities. Another ability is you gain 2 light and get 4kd. That's another one.
4KD.
What I like about using that card is you call it onto the side.
You know, it'd probably be better so that you can see what the past card was.
Yeah.
We'll do it like that. There you go.
Good card.
Just stack it when you're done.
Run 3. Affectionate Heavenly Deity Amaterasu. What it does is counter, pay 1 life, draw a card, choose one of the following 2. Gains 6k power and triple attack. The other one is gain 60d and counter attack. Pretty good card.
It's a good card.
I just wish it had penetrate, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, can't have everything. So hold on, before we continue,
Yeah.
why do you run that at 2? Do you just prefer
2?
the original one more?
I rather prefer the original because the original you gain life, right? Plus 2 life. And what I like about using that card is you call it to the side, and like you can just like do
Go
another
in?
bonus. Yeah.
Okay,
So you
yeah,
can,
that's fair.
All right.
Alright, so move on.
Next, I run 3 Goryu. I think this is the best card in Katana World right now. Basically a dare work. If you guys don't know what dare worker is,
Yeah, so-
when you call it to the field, you check top 3, choose 1 card, put the rest in the drop zone. Pretty good card.
You get to and it's traitless, right? You can choose anything.
Yeah, it's traitless.
And
so you
because
can
it
put
says card, you don't have to show your opponent.
Yeah.
That's a good card.
Next, I run 2 of the new card, Guardian Electro Beast Mikot.
This is a promo, right?
Yeah, pay promos. Pay 1 gauge, put top card into soul. It's basically a redirector.
Redirector, yes.
Yeah.
So you call to the side so that they're forced to attack the side.
Yeah.
You miss penetrating and stuff.
I feel
What's
like-
the other abilities?
Ability is if you have an Electrodeity item equipped, the card gains 5k power and defense. That's
So it
double.
just becomes a really big wall on the side
Yeah.
for you. And then it also has double attack and soul guard?
Yeah.
So,
That's all. Yeah.
fun card.
Good card. Good card.
Why only a 2 though?
2, I don't know. I only run 2 because I feel like it's necessary because like you mostly want to have Amaterasu on the side because you want to gain as much as life in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's fair.
That's my opinion.
Understandable.
Okay, now to items. Obviously, I run 3 of the engine of this. Not really engine, like the main card of the deck. Kagura Bell of Worship.
I see.
It's basically what it does. Every main phase, you can equip a Electrodeity card onto the soul of the
You
card.
get possessed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I only run 3 because like I have searchers in the deck, and I feel like with the amount of cards you have in the deck, you can easily get it in your hand.
Speak up for me.
Sorry.
Just a bit. That was a bit whispery at the
Yeah.
end there. But it's fine.
Yeah, so I run 3. 4 is a little cloggy. 2, I feel like it's 2 less.
Just keep going.
Alright. Next, the spells. I run 4 Soul Aurora. I think it's a busted card. Basically what it does, you can only cast if you're being attacked. You nullify the attack and you have an Electrodeity item on the soul. Put the top card into your gauge, you gain 1 life, and that card that was attacking cannot stand.
Wait, what? It can't. Okay, so it can't stand.
It can't
and then
stand.
what's so? So it's just a better version of
Shadow Stitching?
shadow stitching,
But Shadow Stitching, the
specifically
thing
for your
is,
deck. Yeah.
That card says cannot be rested. It's different from this card because it can't stand. So that's what I like about this card.
I see. Yeah, it's a good card.
Next, I run 3.
Oh shit.
Electrodeities Festival. What it does is choose one of the following effect. Put up to one Electrodeity item from your deck into your hand and shuffle your deck. Another one is counter stand an Electrodeity on your field. So this is one of the cards that searches your item. It's a good card. Another one is you can stand any of your Electrodeity cards on your field. So
That's strong.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Restand is good.
And it's not once per turn.
It's not, excuse me?
It's not once per turn.
So you can, if you...
So if I have 3 in my hand, if I have 3 in my hand, I can use all 3 of them once.
So you can just rush.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Next, I want 3 Kagura Electrodeity Welcome.
Oh god, it's shine. Okay, let me just, there you go, go ahead.
Busted card. What it does is pay 1 life, top 3 cards into your gauge, and look, if you do, look at the top, look at all your gauge, and of all the gauges you have, you get to choose 1 card from your gauge and put the rest into your gauge. Yeah.
So you just get to grab whatever's in your gauge,
It's like
that's what you need.
Oh my god. I think this is like one of the best Electrodeity cards in the game right now, in my
I
opinion.
think it's one of the best cards in the game, period.
One of the, yeah.
For 1 life, you just
And it's a rare. It's a rare. It's a rare. Like.
Oh, Bushy Road loves you.
Oh, Bushiroad loves. Yeah. All right. Next. 2 Ritual Harvest Prayer. Okay. All right. Basically, what it does: you melee cast if an Electrodeity is on your field, pay 1 gauge, draw 2 cards, and if you have an Electrodeity item on your field that has soul, you get to draw an extra card. It's basically draw 3 if you have 3. If you have an Electrodeity that has soul. Good card. Actually, it's not. It's an okay card.
It's okay, but you get to draw 3.
Draw 3. Draw 2.
Yeah?
You really don't have.
Excuse you? Excuse you? Draw 2 is still good.
Draw 2 is still good. Pay 1 gauge. Pretty good.
Not every deck can be like, oh, I only draw 2. Oh, not optimal play.
Alright, next. 2 Electrodeity Return. Another good card. So pay 1 gauge. Put up to total of 2 Electrodeity monsters or items with the different card names from your drop zone to the hand. Yeah, so it's basically salvager.
Salvage 2?
Yeah, salvage 2. Well, it has to be like different names. So like, if your item's in the drop zone, you can also grab it.
Really good.
Amazing card.
So what's...
Next, I run. I think it was like. I feel like every Electrodeity players needs to run this. I run 2 Cherry Blossom Dance. It's a set card. Basically, what it does: your opponent cannot comp monsters from this drop zone. Another ability is, if an item would leave on your field, you may put this card from the field to the drop zone. If you do that, the item remains. Basically, I feel like you need that against like God Punks, Lost World. I think those are like the key worlds you need to play against this. Yeah. And this is also a good card against I guess like Darkest Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like it won't call monsters from the drop. Next. 2 Miracle Fighters.
Miracle Fighters.
Good card. Basically, choose an aptitude on a card on your field, pay 1 gauge, and put up to 1 size 3 monster and item with the attributes from the card's name. So basically, it's a searcher, so you can search your item or your Amaterasus. I don't run 3 because like I feel like I already run enough items and Amaterasus.
So with the total of the 3 standard spell and the item,
Yeah.
how many item searchers do you have?
I have 6. No, 5. Sorry.
5 total?
Well, I also have salvages too, right?
No, okay, we're counting the item.
Yeah. Yeah.
The salvagers.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we'll don't count the salvagers. We would just want. How many chances are you going to draw the item off the
8.
top of your deck? 8 chances. There you go. That's pretty decent.
And see, like I only run 2 because like I feel like it's once per turn. It's not. It gets really cloggy if you have like 3 in your hand or 4.
That's fair. It is once per turn, so
Yeah.
that's the risk you run with those kinds of cards.
And like, there's another reason why I only run 2 is because like, if you get Lost Roll out, you can't. It's basically a dead card in your hand.
That's fair. Alright, we're back. You may continue, Takumi.
Alright, next, I run 2. Summer Recollection 2017, Zania, Watermelon Splitting. Another name, Snake Ace. Basically what it does.
Snake Keys?
Pay 1 life, rest a monster on your opponent's field. I feel like in this meta you need that because like there's like a lot of cards that doesn't say cannot be rested or all that stuff.
That's fair. So why only 2?
2. I feel like I just only have that much room right now. I would maybe run 3, but like it's
No
just
room?
like so.
That's
so
fair.
much.
What's your deck count? Just 50?
Deck count 50, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin consistency if you're playing Lost World.
I feel like 2's enough though, in my opinion.
Yeah. Good reasoning.
Next, run 2 Celestial Arts Returning Water.
Shiny. There you go.
Basically what it does, destroy a monster on your field, counter, put the top card into your gauge, gain 1 life, and draw a card. I feel like
turn.
it's once per turn. Yeah, I only run 1, 2, because it's once per turn. Like, you don't really call as much monsters in this deck. So you
why
always
2?
possess 2. It's once per turn, that's one reason.
No, but like, why are you running it at all?
At all?
Yeah.
I don't know, 'cause I feel like sometimes, like, you just see, like, that maybe 1 gauge or, like, that 1 life sometimes. And, like, with this card, it's a good combo. This card? It's like, it's still a soul guard, right?
Ah, I see. So you combo with that,
Yeah.
you let them finish it, and then you end it yourself. Because
Or, like,
yeah.
if they're attacking Albatross, you can just, like, whiff the attack as well.
Fair enough. Alright, continue.
Next, 2 Kagra Divine Wall.
Kagura Divine Wall.
Pretty decent card. Ability is choose one of the following 2 for this turn. Electrodeity items on your field cannot leave by your opponent's card effects. Another one is choose an Electrodeity battle, and after this battle, give it 6k power, 60d, and counterattack. I usually use like the first ability because like I don't run what's that card? Amino Wakakyo anymore. Because I feel like it's not really necessary anymore, so I just run these.
Yeah, that's true. You do get counter timing with that, so they whip the first one.
Yeah.
Guaranteed if you time it right.
Next, I wish I could run 4 of these, but I can't. Just
Yes.
Bushiroad.
Sakura Fubuki.
1
Pay 2
Demon Way
life.
Sakura Fubuki. Pay 2 life. Nullify spell. Good card.
Good card.
Especially in this deck. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's basically free.
Yeah, which
'Cause
is
you gain
why
so
you
much-
can't run it at
No,
4.
shut up. We need it. We need it.
No. No, you don't.
Okay.
Stop hurting me.
Impacts.
Impact.
This is where
Impact.
it gets a little interesting. I run 3 Secret Sword Lethal Formation. One of my favorite cards.
Sword, lethal formation.
One of my favorite cards. Basically what it does.
Yeah, lethal
Set.
master Takumi.
Call cost is choose a card from your hand, deck, or drop zone and put it face down into this card soul. If you search your deck, shuffle it. You may look at the card as soul or cast a secret sword from the soul by paying its call cost. An OG card from what? BTO2?
BTO2.
BTO2. Oh, great
Oh,
card.
baby.
And you can see the SP.
That's good money right there.
SP.
Totally worth it. So what do you run with
The
Secret Swords?
No, good question. I run 1 Secret Sword Star Crusher. Pay 3 gauge. Basically,
It's a spell
spell
null
null.
for the deck that can only run 1.
yeah.
Now you get
but
2.
you burn 3.
That's strong.
Burn 3.
That's strong. Burn 3 is fun.
See what like I would run. There's like other Secret Swords, but like they're not really like needed in this meta right now.
That's true. Spell null will always be needed.
Spell null will always be needed in the meta.
Yeah.
And another one is 1 Secret Sword Dragon Vanquishing Formation.
So
a dragon null.
So
what
the
is
dragon
it?
null.
Basically what it does, when your opponent calls a dragon attribute, I believe. Yeah, and it's your attribute. If this card is in the soul of a Secret Sword, pay 2 gauge, nullify the call, and deal 2 damage to your opponent. I think it's an amazing card. Especially against like this meta.
Every deck is like dragon based now.
Especially
Thanks to
against
Bushy
like
Road.
yeah.
Thanks Bushy Road.
This is good against Lost as well, because Lost
Yeah.
has
Lost Raiders.
no Dimension Dragon.
Oh yeah, Dimension Dragons. That's right. Yeah, they're Dimension Dragons.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Hey Matilda.
Okay.
Last 2 cards.
Lost
World.
I think it's pretty
Pretty spice.
Pretty
so
spice.
here's your Lost deck.
Yeah, I'll show you guys
You
my
may
Lost
present
deck.
it. Present your Lost deck.
Okay. I run 3 Urget Illusion. Good card.
Delusion.
What it does is when this
On
card
attack,
attacks,
draw
draw a
1.
card. Yeah, and that's triple attack. It's basically
That's
if you have,
draw 3.
if you basically have like 2 on the field, you get 6 cards. Like
That's free money.
that's like, and it's no cost.
Oh shit, I need to.
That's ridiculous. And no size. Like good card.
That's free money.
Next, I run 3 Demonic Dragon.
Hold on,
What?
time out. Put this
I want to
in.
win.
Okay. 3 Demonic Dragon release Vanity Husk Destroyer.
Why
Pretty
3
good
of
card.
the trial deck one?
There's a reason why. I'll show you in a bit.
shit, okay, tell them.
Basically, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, and when this card attacks, you pop a monster or return a card to your opponent's hand. And it has double attack.
Double attack and just wreck face.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty
But
good.
why not the original Vanity?
See, I do have one, actually, Vanity.
One original Vanity.
What it does is...
We know what it does.
Okay,
Instead of destroy or bounce, it sends the drop zone, completely avoiding destruction and anti-bounce.
Yeah, and your opponent can't gain life. Good card. Well, there's a reason why I only run one of this. It's so hard to find.
Expensive.
That's another reason. It's expensive too. That's why I run 3 of this.
Yeah, that's the poor man's version of Vanity.
Poor man. Yeah, I guess.
It's still a good card.
Hey, at least I have one.
Yeah, one is better
Thanks
than
to
0.
Arthur.
Yeah, hey, he was going to buy a BR, and then he was like, "No, it's okay. I'll just buy the regular version from Arthur, and he can buy the VR." And then we found out the BR is way
Luckily
cheaper.
to know, yeah, the VR is
Yeah,
more cheaper, and I got
Well,
caught.
I gave you the option to buy the BR.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's fine.
Next. 2 Vile Demonic Deity Dragon Vanity Epoch Destroyer. Pretty good card as well. So call cost is when a Lost Vader, Lost Vader monster is put from the field to the drop, pay 2 gauge, and call it to your hand. So
From your hand.
From
your hand.
And ability is when it gets called, when it enters the field, you get to choose 2 cards on your opponent's field, and you put it into your drop zone. Pretty good card. Pretty
That's
good
free.
card.
It's
Double
you can
attack
use it
too.
offensively and defensively.
50k attack, like.
You can actually combo that with the water spell, right?
Yes, actually. I
So you
believe
use the
so.
water spell, sack a
Yeah.
Lost Vader.
Yep. Yep.
And you
can.
call that
You can.
on attack phase, so you get the
You
2
can.
attacks as well.
Because it
and
says
drop your
a
thing.
monster, not a
And it's-
katana monster.
Exactly. So that's some good synergy right there.
Yeah. Okay, next. I run 2 Marin Close Guard. Card. This card attacks. Your opponent chooses a card and drops it to the hand. Drops it to the drop zone.
Yep,
Double
so
attack.
Force Stitch is good.
Next, one of my favorites.
I'll run.
Oh,
2 Fallen Fang Orcaliner Odorio.
it's even a ninja. Your
It has a
favorite.
ninja.
It has ninja
That's my
trait.
favorite trait.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, ability of all cards in your opponent field cannot be nullified by card effects, and basically nullify the ability of your opponent's monster in front of the card. So basically, let's say this is in front of I don't know, Garga, yeah. Basically, the abilities are
No
null.
abilities. You're not allowed.
It cucks.
And
cucks
it has
people.
move, which combos with your item.
Yep.
It's good.
Next. 2
Degains
Degains
Aetheth.
Aetheth. Pay 1 gauge when this enters the field. Nullify all abilities of a card on your opponent's field and destroy it. Good card.
Good card.
Really
That
good
lets
card.
you basically destroy any problem cards on your opponent's field, yeah?
Like, what's a good card?
Depends on what deck we're talking about.
Max Dragons?
Max Dragons.
Can it be
No,
that?
you
No?
can't nullify. No. But you can use, well, whatever.
Wait, can Overcast give me Overcast?
No,
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
I do believe that you can destroy other things with that, though. Whatever, we'll figure it out some
Yeah.
other time.
Next. I think one of the best cards in Lost World right now.
Yeah, it's just free
Invasion from the
value.
Deep Valve. Oh, sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa, careful.
Good card. So look at the top 4 and choose 2 out of the 4 and put rest of the gauge. Busted card.
Busted card for a busted deck.
Busted card. Next. 3 Dimension Absorb. Shield. Basically, nullify attack, deal 2 damage to opponent, you gain 2.
So your deck is just all gaining life.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this card, because you gain life.
Yeah.
Next card is
Wear it every day with me.
one of my favorites as well.
I probably would actually.
4 Dimension Mirror. Oh baby.
Oh, baby. Oh,
What I
baby.
see, what I like about this card, let's say if you're
It's just magic cylinder.
so yeah, if you nullify the attack, deal damage to your opponent equal to the total crit of an attacking monster. But like basically let's say, you know, if I'm possessed, right? And then I'm like, what,
this to
14K?
here right now. It's actually very hard to see. Keep going. Keep talking.
14K. And they try to link, right? I use that card, and they take it up the bum.
They take the bum. You can say ass.
Yeah, take it up the bum.
Yep,
Anyway,
Okay, sure. That's the word you choose.
next, 1 Dimension Wave. Basically, sack a monster, put the top 2 cards into your gauge, gain 2 life, and draw a card.
So why one?
1, A, it's once per turn.
Fair.
B, it's only situational.
That's
It's
true.
another one, because like, whenever you're gonna, let's say, like, you're not gonna use this if you need that 1 card. I feel like it's more situational in my opinion.
Okay, so why are you running it at all?
At all, something I like getting in that life, you know. And let's say I could stack with this card too.
I guess, yeah.
Cause like, what
No,
if
you're
I
right, you're
draw this off of Epoch?
Yeah.
Spicy. Next. 2 Day of Devastation. Pretty good card as well. One of the abilities is destroy all monsters in your opponent's field, D1 to every monster that was popped. Another one is for this turn, all cards in our field cannot be destroyed, return to hand, and abilities cannot be nullified. I feel like this is must need a card because like for Lost World,
Standard, yeah.
you
want to make sure that your cards are protected, of course. Or if you need that extra damage, then you can actually burn with it too.
Okay, next. 1 Dimension Gate.
Why 1? Well, what to do first?
What to do? Basically nullify attack, put the attacking card into the drop zone. Pretty good.
So it's vanity on a shield.
It's vanity on a shield.
So why 1 if it's so
I don't have. I only have 1.
Okay.
I would run 2 maybe, honestly. Pretty good shield. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Last but not least, favorite cards in this deck. Card.
Every card's your favorite card in this deck.
Not really. What I like about this, okay. Anyways, 2 Carnage Destroyer Blaster. Basically, deal 5 to your opponent. No gauge, no cost whatsoever.
What's the requirement?
You only can for opponents at 5 or less life. That's all.
And then you just cast it, and then
cast
they
it.
just take 5.
Free 5 damage. That's
Free 5 damage.
It's ridiculous.
Free finisher. Pretty good.
That's my Lost World deck. Oh, side deck.
You don't need to show side deck unless you want to.
Good.
Do you want to? Do you care?
Yeah.
Well, side deck then.
Side deck. 2 loyalties.
Loyalty. Which of these 3 effects is the one that matters the most?
Curse Dragons. That's 1. God Punks. That's another one.
No. Which one of these 3 effects matters the most?
Oh, the.
I'm so glad you're
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Basically the last ability for this turn, your opponent can now call 3 or more monsters. Good ability. Pay 1 gauge.
Yeah, it's the
Basically,
equalizer.
I want to use it against God Punks, Curse Dragons, even maybe Gargas too. I feel like
Yeah. Would you ever use the other 2 abilities? They're still good.
they are good. It's just situational in my opinion.
Fair enough. Such a good card. It has 3 abilities.
Next, 2 Buddy Blocks.
2 buddy blocks.
Pay 1 gauge.
A good card, even.
The ability what I would use is for this turn, for opponent attack 4 more times. For this turn, you will not take any damage from attacks.
So it ends multi-attacking rush deck.
So
really
like
strong.
Astro Chickens, Gargas?
Yes, Garga does
Gargas.
A lot of decks.
What's that?
Just most
What's that
decks.
card?
Just most
Max
decks.
Dragons?
No, Math Dragons actually don't really.
Really?
Only when they force evolve.
Yeah. But yeah, mostly all decks right now. I feel like you need it in this meta.
Fair enough.
Alright, next. A really good card. 2 Dark Scale Eerie Wailings. So, there's a reason why I run this. I know it's an impact, but you can basically use it as a spell. The ability I would use, pay 2 gauge, put all souls from all your cards onto the field to the drop zone. It's a good card against Cosmo Man, Mats, MATs, basically any deck that has soul. Basically.
Yeah.
Pay 2 gauge. Pay 2 gauge is a little hefty, that's how I would only run 2. Okay, next. 2 Water Technique, Mina Wagakushi. Pay 2 gauge, return a monster, item, or spell card into the owner's hand. Ability is necessary against, if people still play what? Swords?
Some people play swords.
Yeah, swords. Basically, decks that need like items.
So like, how are we gonna do this?
Or even like against Electrodeities is another deck. It's like
Well, having bounce on a card for monster item or spell is really strong either way.
it is.
Because it lets you get your turn, basically.
Last but not least, I run 2 Ninja Art Map Flipping Technique. Pay 2 gauge, nullify the call. Pretty simple. I guess in this meta you need to put it such as Astro Dragons, because for Astro Dragons you need the size 2. The size 2 in order to make the deck work. Same with Garga. Garga's another one.
So nullifying the call of relevant monsters
Relevant
is what
monster, yeah.
that's what you want to do with that card, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Shit, so I guess I play
That's
The jank.
that's what's your deck name again?
I lost my mother, or no, not that. Sorry, Amaterasu is my mother.
Yes. Well, thanks for the deck list, Takumi. Hopefully we'll get some spicy matches later.